The power of the suggestion system.
It is wrong to think that suggestion activities will proceed automatically once a proper system for them is set up. In any company which positively promotes the suggestion system, there are always many people who are involved in pushing those activities. These are the unsung heroes whose support is vital for the success of the whole suggestion process. Depending on their ideas and behavior, suggestion activities will either take off or remain low-keyed and lacking in enthusiasm. In this volume, we would like to think about the suggestion system in detail and demonstrate the role of the group leaders who encourage their staff to produce suggestions. We will take the experience of one such leader, Mr. Tanaka, as an example.
Well, have a seat. So, what do you want to talk to me about?
Well, in fact, it's about the suggestion system.
The suggestion system?
Your group is always the one chosen for suggestion activities. But my group is no good at all at that. And today, my boss told me that from next month, we must present at least twice the number of suggestions in detail.
I see.
But even if everyone's told to do that, I don't think it'll have any effect. So I've been thinking hard how to push forward suggestion activities and encourage my team. But I realize it's quicker to ask you about the secrets of the suggestion system.
So first, the best idea is to consult a successful group.
So, what exactly do you want to know?
I'd like to know how your group pushes the suggestion system.
I see. Well, what we've done so far, which might help you. Ah, yes. For example, this is the problem notebook.
Oh, what is it?
We leave this here in the recreation room. Anybody, anytime, can fill it in if they think of something that could be changed. It's for identifying problems.
I see.
Then I read out the problems at every morning meeting, and the staff write in their suggestions before leaving that day. However, there are some problems with no suggestions. For those, we have a special brainstorming meeting at the end of the week to come up with ideas.
That sounds a good idea. But if we try this, will anyone write anything?
Why?
Well, my group is not really concerned about suggestions. I wonder if there is any other, easier way we could try to get everyone interested.
Well, I know. There is a good way. Suggestion seeds.
Suggestion seeds?
Yes. Last month, I went to a special presentation by an ideas specialist, a part-time worker at an auto parts manufacturer, which introduced this idea. Ah, yes. This is it.
This is what he means by suggestion seeds. A sheet of paper is stuck on the board, and anyone can write on it freely. 1. Things which trouble you, failures, difficulties, strange things in your daily work. 2. Any ideas you have which you think could improve the situation. These points can be written up roughly, and then everyone should get together once or twice a month for discussion. The advisor gets ideas from everyone about the problems, and then instructs them on how to put the ideas together into suggestions.
Well, what do you think? I can tell you it got a lot of attention at the presentation, and the presenter said it's been very effective.
It sounds good. Maybe this will get everyone interested. Thank you. I think we might achieve something with this. And so, from next month, our target is 5 suggestions per person per month. And to do this, from today we're starting our suggestion seed board, which you can see over there. As I said before, please fill it in freely. Things connected with your work that trouble you, are difficult, are strange, or failures. And also, with those problems, if you come up with any ideas, please fill in those too. We'll get together once a month to try and make the things written on the board into suggestions. Let's see what we can come up with. Do your best.
Restrict suggestion seeds to workplace matters. And don't force staff to provide ideas.
Are there any questions?
Yes. Can we fill in points connected with the organization principles?
Of course. That's a good idea. We're having an organization principles campaign, so it's good timing. Any other questions?
Anyway, let's try it.
Okay. Now, if there's anything you don't understand, ask me. Let's get down to work.
Okay, let's start.
And so the process of looking for suggestion seeds began. But at first, not much was written up.
Yeah.
Ah.
I know, but
Have you written up any suggestion seeds yet?
No, I haven't.
And you?
no, I haven't either.
Well, don't leave it to the others. Write whatever you like, okay? Do your best.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Continue encouragement until the activities get going. As a result of Mr. Tanaka's encouragement, 1 or 2 members of the team began writing up suggestion seeds, and gradually everybody followed their example. Suggestion seeds began to appear on the board. And then, at the next monthly meeting, Mr. Tanaka got everyone together to discuss the points.
Please check that a bit more. Next one. A problem with cleaning equipment. Miss Morey's point.
Yes. I've been worried about this for a while. The cleaning equipment's treated very roughly and damaged a lot, especially the end of brooms. They're bent and lots of bristles are missing, so we can't clean properly. I thought we should reorganize the storage place.
That's a good point. And you thought about what to do very well. So please put it all together on a suggestion form. I'll explain how to do it later.
Right.
Next, Miss Hirata's point. You say your ankle gets tired. Is it difficult to use the pedal then?
That's right. The position of the pedal may be wrong, and I press it more than 3,000 times a day.
I've been talking about that with the technical department, how to automate it soon. But for the present, we should do something about that. Well, does anyone have a good idea?
Encourage the staff to present opinions at the meeting.
Maybe the problem is having to lift your foot up and down each time, isn't it?
I suppose so.
Then why don't we make a footrest the same height as the pedal?
Right. Then you wouldn't have to move your foot so much. What do you think about that?
Yes, that would make my work much easier.
So, why don't the two of you make this into a joint suggestion?
Yes, we
we
will.
will.
Now, I've put together the points you need when you fill in a suggestion form. Please use this for reference. I call it the Suggestion Writing Manual.
So now let's have a look at the points in Mr. Tanaka's suggestion writing manual. There are 4 main elements. One, the suggestion title should be written in detail so that anyone can quickly grasp the idea of the contents. 2, the present situation must be explained to show exactly what was wrong and why the improvement is required. 3, points of improvement should be illustrated clearly to show the situation before and after improvement. 4, effects should be estimated fully in terms of quality, costs, production, safety, and the general work environment. All of these points should be clearly written out on one sheet of paper.
Anyway, the suggestions we have come up with today should be written up fully and then presented according to my manual. As for the details of filling in, I'd like to show you individually based on what you present. So let's finish the meeting there. And from tomorrow, I'll set up a new suggestion seed sheet in the same place. So please fill it in more and more.
Right.
Right. I will now give out individual rewards for your suggestions. This month, we average 4 problems per person. So we're getting close to our target of 5 problems per person. I think we can improve on the contents too, but we can all be pleased with our efforts so far, I think. This is my suggestion. Why don't we pool this reward money to use for group recreation activities? What do you think?
Yes, it's a good idea.
I agree too.
What about the rest? Anybody disagree? Good. So now I'll give out your rewards, but please return the money to me for safekeeping. Well done, everybody. Thank you. So first, Miss Mori. Here you are. Miss Hirata.
Yes.
Well done. Ito,
Yes.
keep it up. Takemura.
Yes. Mr. Tanaka.
Oh, Baba, what is it?
I'd like to discuss something. As you know, the next group activity is bowling. But I don't think I should go.
What do you mean? Now, what's the matter, Baba? You say you don't want to go bowling? What's the reason?
Well, I haven't written any suggestions at all this month yet. And you said we should all pool the money for our group recreation. So I don't think I have a right to go.
Did anybody say that?
No, nothing like that.
Right. I really didn't think anyone would think like that.
But,
Now listen. Do you know why I suggested we should pool the reward?
no, I don't really know.
As you know, the reason we get the suggestions from everyone is the result of suggestion seeds and meetings. Especially at the meetings, everybody gives their opinions freely, and by doing that, opinions are turned into suggestions. So, each suggestion presented as an individual's problem really comes from everybody's efforts. So, we should all share the results. That's what I think, and I intend to talk about this at the next group recreation meeting.
Oh, I see. I understand.
So do you feel you can join us?
Yes, I'll try hard to contribute something myself.
That's the spirit, Baba.
Right.
The suggestion system is not only valuable for self-education, but also for promoting human relations and mutual stimulation. The idea of giving rewards for suggestions is not unusual if it will activate the whole process. However, it may be a good idea to use the rewards to further human relations and general education within the group, as well as self-education. The example we saw here of putting the reward towards group recreation is just one possible way to use it. Another idea would be to buy reference materials useful for making suggestions, or to use it for group visits to trade exhibitions. The important thing is that everybody should agree about pooling the reward and how to use it.
Well, I'm sure you'll all agree we enjoyed last week's bowling tournament. So next time, with even more money in the pool, perhaps we can go hiking together. So please do your best, not only at work, but also in producing more suggestions. Oh, Baba, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you producing suggestions?
Yes, I'm trying.
No need to think too deeply. Of course, no one's too good at the beginning. Anyway, keep it up.
Yes.
You should use a patient approach in encouraging those who don't come forward with suggestions.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Tanaka, have you got a moment?
Yes, of course.
Well, this is only an idea, but I've put it on a suggestion form.
Oh, let me see. I see. This is good, Baba.
Oh, is it? Really?
Well, I know it's sometimes difficult to find tools for maintenance, and I thought we should do something, but I didn't come up with this idea.
Actually, my pencil stand gave me the idea.
This plan for having a tool stand could have many applications. It's a great idea, well thought out.
You should encourage strongly when the first suggestion is made.
Oh, it's embarrassing to be praised so much. But is this all right as a suggestion?
Yes, it is. Many small suggestions for improvements can build up into a big effect. So keep coming up with ideas.
Yes!
The group leader should tell everyone who suggested ideas whether their ideas have been accepted or not, and how and why they were evaluated. As more suggestions came in, Mr. Tanaka pinned up excellent suggestions on the notice board to encourage everybody. All the members of his group could read these and use them as reference materials for their next problem-solving efforts and as a guide to how to present suggestions properly. They also classified suggestions by theme and created files so that everyone could follow the progress of changes in the workplace. And as the number of entries increased, the files became a manual of useful hints for further suggestion making.
Bob?
Yes!
Well done.
As a result of all this, Mr. Tanaka's group became top of all the groups in the factory within a year in terms of the number of suggestions made. The role of the leader who pushes forward the suggestion system may not be a very striking one. He is in a difficult position right on the borderline between the bosses and the staff in his team. But to encourage all group leaders, let us finish this volume with a poem written by an actual group leader. Group leaders. There is no reward for us. We work for nothing, with sweat and dirt and tears. We are the unsung heroes. They call us the stupid but obliging ones, and sometimes our instruction is chilled by laughter. But despite the words of deprecation uttered behind our backs, still we try our best to take care of everyone. For we can obtain something of beauty, compared with those who just seek money and status and fame, when we can relate to people's minds, and when there is gratitude and tears in the eyes and we hear a thank you. Then our hurt hearts know just why we do this. Then we feel filled with the strength to carry on, and we know the value of searching for a better tomorrow.